Look, a sunrise and fog. It's lifting up pretty good. Light enough to see something now. Green driveway. Yeah, you really want to see some green. I'll walk around the junk here. I don't know how many times they've sprayed that, and funny thing, it just keeps growing back. 100 years of seed bank in there, and they think they're going to spray it out in a couple of times and plant something different. Yeah, supposed to plant some native grasses. Well, I don't know what's much more native than meadow foxtail, and it's a good grass, but you know. I'll bring you down here, you can see how green it really is. Just the side of the draw over there is still not green, but it looks like what used to be our hayfield over there is pretty green. Yeah, gotta wonder. Oh well. It's late enough now. I can see if I can get a hold of Tom and see if he found me some bearings or not. I don't know what we got down to. It was 38 earlier. 48 in the shop. Just cold enough that yeah, it took about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes for the lights to really come on. They don't like it below 50 in here. 50 is really the magic number. And it's not as bright in here right now as it should be, so they're not putting out all the way yet. And they've been on for, oh, it's 8 o'clock. They've been on for over 2 hours. So definitely want to get that thing together and make that thing over there make noise again.
Hello.
See, look, we got her on. And I just made my spacer there so it'll work better. Widened it a little. Moved it back so it'll not be in the back of the cab when we set this on. Gotta remember how we were rigged up and do that yet. And move the barrel out of the way and go from there. And we only have 2 bulbs to replace the, 6 of them that are out in here. So looking at maybe some direct replacement LEDs. Hell, they're about the same price as a fluorescent bulb anymore for a decent name brand one. And I don't really want to get up there and bypass all the ballasts. So we're going to try a 10-pack. I think if Becky gets them ordered today, they'll be here Friday. If Home of the Depot actually had any in a store instead of only online, we would probably be putting them in today, but oh well, tough squat. But we're going to see if we can get some booms on here. At least get them mounted back here and get the bracing on it. And then later I can mess with getting the saddles up there for it. No matter what I do, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Just ask Ron, he knows. Yep. Fog lifted, you can see now. Here's something you don't see very often though. Ron's got the wife's car. And last you heard, she's in surgery. Doing fine so far. Probably be another couple hours before he hears much else. Of course, I'll fill you in before the video's over, right? It's in the air. Hit a 3-point mount. Hopefully that works. I'm hoping we're level enough getting in there. It's gonna be fun. I'd love to show you, but you know, I gotta have both hands no matter what. for a nut and washer to get on the last bolt that holds the booms on.
I don't have monkey arms, okay?
She thought that she would reach around the front of that frame and reach back there. And I already told her, get a creeper. And you know, guess what? Somewhere in the middle of the screen there is about all the farther she could reach. But say we're to the last one. And I hope I didn't make a mistake on the back. I used 9/16 bolts since I had some instead of 5/8 because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to. Yeah, she says she still can't reach it. She reached the other side just fine, but it's got the
hole
cut out in the side of the rail for the hose out of the tank. I'm getting tired of holding this thing here. I'm going to have to wait till she figures it out, but get you out here where it's a little lighter and it's not as jerky, right? If she figures out where she's going, I can figure out where I'm going.
Figure out how I'm going to reach it.
She probably ought to clean some of the shavings up if she's going to run that creeper through there. But these two bolts here, right there, bottom is 1/2 inch, top one may have been 5/8 before, but the hole wasn't exactly round, and I'm not sure a 5/8 bolt would have fit through it, yada yada, and yeah, we still got to take those clamps off. We're not exactly perfect this way, but they're equal with a level, and I didn't want them plumb the way it's sitting because the back of the frame is sitting a little lower at the moment. But yeah, there they are, and in the process of doing things, we bumped this boom into the door.
And in the light.
I had it in here 3 times?
4.
4 times. Because the bad thing about this shop is that 4-inch ledge. And I was right up to where the back tires on the skid steer were against it. And instead of this sitting here, it was sitting here. And it was leaned this way. So I had to take it back out, rehung it, hung it back farther on the loader frame so that it would swing this farther ahead.
I need to be like 2 inches taller.
It didn't move it enough. So that was fun. Oh, and Ron had to leave right after we had 2 bolts in when he left, one on each side, the 1/2 inchers, and I was drilling the 9/16 one on the other side. When he got the call to say, hey, she is awake, she's doing well. So he figured it's an hour anyway to get to the hospital she's at. So by the time he got there, she may have been ready to go home. He is going to let me know, but that's been almost 2 hours ago. So they may be home by now, or he may just be kind of chilling out waiting for her. I don't know yet. Like I said, he'll let me know, so I should know before the video goes up. If not, I'll have to pin a comment. That way everybody sees. You like our OSHA approved cribbing there. That was just so I could support this so it wasn't all hanging until we got everything done. The other side, it's sitting on top of a 10-foot step ladder. But you got a clue what she's got a hold of? Man, I helped Becky with God knows how many of those stupid things. That is an underwire out of number 1's bra.
Second one today.
She walked in the door this morning.
Like this.
And she says, come here.
Yeah.
And we just got done getting the booms on. And she says, come here. Those things finally wear through whatever holds them.
Oh, but look what I made the other one in. If anyone can guess.
Oh, yeah. Like. Oh, we're not going to talk about the female reproductive system today. Good stainless. But they don't...
they don't freaking hold up.
Yeah. She's learning that. Say, I don't remember how many years I'd get home, or Becky'd get out of bed and she'd start rummaging around and she'd say, can you come here with your pliers?
How many years have I asked you this now?
Oh, yeah. I've pulled a few out for her, too.
A lot.
So, there she is, still sitting up on the... I'm going to put the saddles down low, I think. Because unfortunately, unless I redo the mounts up there for those cylinders and put longer cylinders on, I can't go any higher than that. That's actually about as high as you want it if you put it on a trailer anyway, and that's all the way up. But all the way down, it should be even with that bigger tube right there, right? Straight on through, which means, like I figured before, we're just gonna have to step over it to get in the cab. It would be nice if the booms were wider, but if y'all know how much work it was to build that ladder setup to begin with, and get all the pivots perfect and everything. So, you know, widening that a foot, foot and a half on each side, nah, it wasn't going to happen. And she says she's got an update on Katie, Ron's wife.
He said that she wasn't quite ready yet, and they tried to get her up, but she is dizzy. So they're going to try another half hour to see if she's able to get up or not.
So there you have it. That's like about 2 hours after she was starting to wake up, I guess. Give or take, hour and a half anyway. So we should find out more later. It's 10 minutes after 3 now. And I haven't been able to get a hold of Tom about the bearings for that thing. So he didn't answer his phone this afternoon. He was supposed to. I left him a message, but he's not good at returning messages. He'll see my number on his phone and call back before he checks the message. But he's got Verizon, so, you know, either his phone never rang to begin with or he was busy. I'm guessing that's a heifer's mama there. That heifer down there's got a nice voice now. Of course, she shuts up when I start filming. Go figure. Oh, yeah. They make a little noise. Not near as much as they were. Be a lot more noise here in a few days because we'll take them. Banded bulls are going to be steers when they fall off. We'll take them off the cows here. Probably toward the end of the week. Yeah, I hope you heard that. Hopefully you heard those. Anyway, I got a text from Ron a little bit ago. He got his wife home. She's in bed resting, doing well. So, everything went good. I think they actually probably got stuff done a little sooner than they expected by the sounds of it. Should have been pretty straightforward, I think. I figured I'd look in here since the dogs think there's something in there. There's nothing in there. So, call that the end of the video. On his behalf, thank you very much for the well wishes for his wife. She's home and doing good. And I'm going to call it a day and go in. Thank you very much for watching.